Hey, so I feel like I've talked a lot lately about stretching out audio, doing time stretching and stuff. And sometimes if you really want to stretch something out, you can get some weird sounds, but you might not always want weird sounds. You might want something a little bit more musical. And that's where a program called Paulstretch comes in. And the whole point of this program is to stretch out sounds extremely ridiculously long and make it sound like cool and musical. A little backstory of me and this, not plugin, it's just a program. It's a freeware and it's Windows only. And I work on a Mac, and I actually found out about it just after I'd switched over to a Mac. And at the time I was producing pretty much nothing but chill out and ambient music. And I was like, no, this would be like the perfect tool for me to use. So I was really bummed. And then recently, within the past year, somebody told me that there's a way you can use it on Mac that doesn't involve like parallels or anything. We'll get to that in a second. But first, let's look at this piece of audio we're going to be working with. This is a pretty awesome sample of me yodeling, so let's check that out.
Yodeling, hee-hoo.
Ah, it's perfection. I mean, you're not going to get better than that, but we're going to try to make it sound fun. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to stretch this out to 10 times as long as it is, okay? Oh, maybe 20 actually, I don't know. All right, so it's a little less than 1 bar. Not that this is recorded in time. So we're going to stretch this all the way out to like 20 bars, okay? And in Reason, just like in Reaper, hold down Alt and you get this little clock icon. You can drag this out. Go to 21 actually. Okay, and also, another thing in Reason, if you double click, you can, oh no, let me turn that off. Sorry about that, guys. If you double click your audio, then you can get these different time stretching algorithms. So this one is all around. I'm going to do a vocal since I'm working with a vocal piece, and hopefully that'll probably be better. But anyway, so let's listen to what that did to it. No lie, I think that's pretty hilarious and fun, but it's not super musical. You got those like digital artifacty clicks. The pitch like snaps to different pitches, like going up in like little half steps or something. I mean, which I don't think was there in the original audio. So let's go over to Audacity, which is also a free program, and now in Audacity, what they did, and this is a free program. It's open source and it's available on Mac, Windows, Linux. But what they did is they used that program Paulstretch and they have it in here as an effect. So I've selected all this audio, same clip, and you can go to Effect and use Paulstretch. Now, if you've used Paulstretch before, then you know. Here, I got a picture of it. On Windows, it looks something like this. Okay, you get a lot of cool options. I have never used it, so I don't know what some of this stuff means. Okay. But in Audacity, you basically get these 2 controls, okay? Stretch factor, which is how long you want to stretch it out. Basically, it's multiplying it by how long it is. So 10 would make it 10 times as long as the original clip. 2 times, okay? It's just how long you're stretching it out. And time resolution is in seconds, and that's kind of how big a chunk is used in the audio in the processing. It sounds to me sort of like granular synthesis, but we'll see it's definitely not quite like that when we hear the result, okay? So I'm going to leave this at 0.25 and 10. We're going to say okay. It'll process. And now we've got our new waveform, and let's listen to it and specifically be thinking about how different it is from what we just heard in Reason. All right, so that is freaky, otherworldly stuff. Anyway, I think it's a lot of fun to mess with. I hope you think so too, and give it a spin. Anyway, it's a free tool, knock yourself out. Oh, also, by the way, the process can lead to some clipping. Like if you notice here in this waveform, and if you heard, there was some clipping. So you might want to normalize your audio or do something like that. Anyway, that's my quick tip. I hope you learned something. Like and subscribe if you're interested in what I'm doing, and I will see you later.